As a result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Wilson. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point.
The point after.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Right now they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. 3 yards the gain there, second down. It got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 71 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Tyler Lockett.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down, Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
3rd down and less than a yard.
Again, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed.
So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, CD, we've talked a lot about this defense, and certainly a lot of things, a lot of questions surrounding their unquestioned leader on this side of the ball. If this happens to be his last half of football, if they don't advance, could this be the final time we see him in that uniform?
That's right, partner, because we've all known that he was going to be a free agent this offseason, and he could head elsewhere. Extension talks with his current team broke down earlier this season, and he was vocal about wanting to make sure that he was valued. So he could very well be packing his bags and heading to another NFL city.
On
third down. Here comes Mostert.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Khalil Mack, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought.
The 49er 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. A big play there for the Niners.
64 yards.
64 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Rolling to his right. And Rifles one incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
A gain of 8 yards.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And he'll bang that one through. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Brings up second and 4. The 34-yard line.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Gain of 14. And the 49er first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 20.
They'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Wilson's
Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
first and 10.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch counter.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First down pass.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Makes the score.
The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to get this pass inside the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Wilson to throw. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Alvin Kamara.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
There defensively.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Throwing now is Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Well, we came into this contest knowing that we would have a definitive winner of this chapter of the rivalry, and we got it.
And you know this entire offense is feeling great about getting this win and moving on into postseason. They've been under the microscope for the last 2 years during this war of words, and this win, well, it gives them bragging rights once and for all.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.